a liar, a con man, and a manipulator.
Judge Judy.
Alex O'Loughlin in Three Rivers. Sundays this fall, only CBS.
Allison?
Dr. Hughes, is there anything I can do for you?
We have to talk about what happened the other day.
I agree.
We were both focusing on caring for the patient, which is as it should be. But now that Riley Morgan is on his feet again...
We need to talk about the overdose.
Yes. You gave the patient an extreme overdose of that medication. A mistake that could have caused his death.
I'm sorry, Dr. Hughes.
I appreciate your apology, but this situation...
But I don't think that was my fault.
Hey, Casey.
I thought you moved out.
I did. Gave my keys back. That's why I used the patio door.
You ever heard of using the bell? You know, people don't live here, usually.
Yeah, well, I forgot a few things. I thought Tom and Margaret would have already left for work. I didn't want to bother them.
They're gone.
Good. So I'm bothering you now, or?
No, as long as you're in and out fast. It's no bother.
I'm glad to see my moving out didn't shatter you.
Look, Adam, I know Mom wanted you to stick around, but even you have to admit it was time for you to leave. You were causing too much tension between them.
Oh, yeah, that's because Dad still thinks I'm Riley Morgan. You know, I really wish I could tell him the truth.
Well, go ahead. I know you'd be in jail, but you'd be you.
You know, I better go get my stuff.
So where you headed, huh? Chicago, back overseas? Just
nowhere.
You told me to administer 50 milligrams of Vagisil.
I told you that?
Yes, and I even asked you twice because I thought the dose was too high. But you insisted.
I have been prescribing medications long before you were even born. I would never give a patient 50 milligrams of Vagisil. When the proper dosage is 5, I don't make mistakes like that.
I know, maybe not consciously, but...
What are you saying? That I wasn't in full control of my faculties, or... Oh, that I was drinking?
No, not that.
Oh, I see what it is. It's just my incompetence. Is that what you're implying?
No, I just meant that...
No.
Maybe you weren't fully aware of what you were doing because of the heightened circumstance.
Maybe you didn't hear me correctly. Isn't that a possibility?
It's possible, yes.
You see, I think that is the real explanation. Alice and I have been very supportive of you and your work here.
I know you have, but...
I believe that you had the potential to be a fine nurse.
And I appreciate that.
I'm giving you a warning. Because of your actions, because of your refusal to take responsibility, your job here is in jeopardy at the hospital. As of right now, you're on notice.
I'm Janet Ciccone, and today we are going to be learning all about cooking Italian style. Man, I'm so nervous. I'm going to end up chopping off a finger instead of garlic.
Oh, give me those.
What are you doing?
Look, index cards are old school. Okay, all you have to do, just be yourself.
Oh, great.
And oh, the second rule is keep your eye, watch the camera with the red light on it.
That one over there?
Or it could be this one over here. They switch around.
Well, why can't they just make all the cameras red? And why do they have to make all the lights so tiny? I can't see.
Don't worry. You're going to get a hang of it. You've done this before. And if you get nervous, all you have to do is look at me. All right? Janet? Yes, just like that. Just like that. You're going to do great.
And that is the only thing that he said that you should listen to.
Oh, Kim, I'm so sorry. I think we've made a huge mistake. There's no way I'm going to be able to remember all of this.
You're going to be just fine, I promise you. All you have to do is relax and be your own bubbly self. That is why we hired you.
What'd I tell you?
And then one other thing. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe. Good.
Right.
Very good.
Well, I did light a candle to St. Clair last night, hoping that today would go well, so here's to hoping.
St. Clair?
Patron saint of television.
Television has a saint?
Everything has a saint, Bradley.
Well, as long as you're talking to St. Clair for some help, see if she'll zing a couple of rating points over to us.
Okay.
Is something wrong over there?
I'm just trying to make sure I have all the ingredients.
Janet, you've checked them like 10,000 times. Unless they grew feet and started to walk, They're still there.
Okay, the way we handle stage fright is we just dive in and get it over with. All right, you two ready?
Now?
Okay, we're just gonna go to tape. We're not doing this live. Taping for a future program, so it doesn't matter if it's not perfect.
Okay, well, you know what? It'll be perfect. I promise.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, everybody, places, please.
Oh, St. Clair, please let it be perfect.
All right, stand by. And roll tape. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hi, I'm Brad Snyder.
Oh, and I'm Janet Ciccone. And today we're going to learn all about cooking Italian style.
So sit back and get ready to enjoy.
The kitchen is much larger than I would have thought for a club this size.
I'm glad you like it.
I'm gonna need a larger knife block and at least one more oven. And if we could knock down that wall and expand the pantry, I am getting ahead of myself.
That's okay. I've been known to get carried away myself once in a while.
Oh, I'm not even officially the chef yet.
But you will be. Now, the final say is up to Carly, of course. But once she gets a taste of your cooking, I'm sure she won't rest until she puts you in charge of this place and you turn it into a destination restaurant.
You don't think small, do you?
No, never saw the point.
Neither did I. But you own a share of this place, right?
Nope, not a scrap.
So all this, like, everything you're doing is for Carly?
Carly's my fiancée. I vowed to spend my life making her happy. And just because she's not here doesn't mean I get to slack off.
The way you look out for her, it's really amazing.
Thank you. Oh, kind of a nice change to get some appreciation for my efforts instead of the usual barrage of insults. Speaking of which...
Craig? Terry?
Jack!
Parker is taking pictures with his aunt for the vitamin water, and Sage is at her dance class at the community center, so I'm not goofing off if that's what you were thinking.
No, I'm not here to check on you. I need to ask you a favor.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Pepto-Bismol. Pepto treats 5 symptoms. Protect your stomach and your wallet. Yep, you're covered.
Pepto-Bismol, nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Yeah, my buddy's got all that.
Ouch.
We have done corn dogs, pizzas, and nachos. Put it down. Dude!
Sorry to hear that. Everything okay?
No! We are a little strapped for cash. Do we need to buy a bunch of different medicines?
Oh, no. Pepto alone relieves all 5 symptoms. It's real value. Plus gas, too.
Dude, we're covered.
Hey, you guys enjoy the game.
Easy.
Pepto-Bismol. Yep, you're covered.
New Swiffer Wetjet cleans so deep, you'll love it. Your old mop will just have to get over it.
Love stinks.
New Swiffer Wetjet is redesigned. It cleans deep in corners. Its solution penetrates layers of dirt, and its absorbent pad locks it away to clean better than a mop. The newly redesigned Swiffer Wetjet.
Does your dishwasher suffer from post-party sickness syndrome? There's a revolutionary cure. It's called Cascade All-in-One Action Packs, and it's like adding the ultimate button to your dishwasher. Because it has the power to pre-wash, dissolve, and rinse the whole mess away. So in the morning, your dishes will feel like new again, and so will you. Cascade Complete All-in-One Action Packs for a perfect clean every time.
Carl, don't you have friends coming over?
Yeah, so?
Oh, have you smelled this chair? Or these curtains? You've got to wash this whole room.
Are you kidding? Wash it?
Let's wash it with Febreze.
Whoa.
Hey, Mrs. Weber. It smells nice in here.
I like to keep things fresh.
For all the things that you can't wash it with Febreze. Febreze now comes in 2 fresh new scents, Downy April Fresh and Gain Apple Mango Tango.
Colorful, original.
That's Outlast Lip Stain from CoverGirl. Light as air lip wear that does what a lipstick can't. It's never sticky because it's a stain, and it won't leave your lips because it's Outlast Lip Stain.
From easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl. When you're out, don't get caught without.
I'll be right back.
The new Colgate Wisp, the mini brush with a cool freshening bead. Used without water, anytime, anywhere, for a fresh, clean mouth. The new Colgate Wisp. Don't get caught without it.
Introducing a new way to feel like yourself again. Vagisil Satin. As light and clean as satin itself. Imagine an entire day feeling nothing but relief. New Vagisil Satin Cream. Bring yourself back.
Moms know kids need healthy bodies and minds. That's why Flintstones is the only complete gummy multivitamin with extra choline, an ingredient found in breast milk to help support healthy brain function. Moms can trust them, kids will love them. Flintstones gummies.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
When you said don't touch my stuff, I thought you meant like your soy milk in your computer.
No, I meant don't touch my stuff.
Accidentally on purpose this fall.
This is Janet's first day shooting Oakdale now.
Oh my God, is there a TV here? What time is she on?
Oh, no, she's not. Relax, she's not on air. She's taping a segment, but she's still nervous about it.
Of course she is. She's going to be on TV. Who wouldn't be nervous?
Exactly. So that's why I always think it might be nice if after taping we could throw her a little surprise lunch to celebrate.
I see Janet has taught you the Ciccone family motto. There is an occasion, happy or sad, that a good meal would make a little bit better.
Wow. You are definitely Janet's little sister, aren't you?
Right down to the Toledo.
Great, because I was hoping that you could head the lunch.
Oh, like I'd let anyone else do it, if it's okay with Craig. Like I said, Parker and Sage are going to be out all afternoon, so I'll have plenty of time. Would you mind?
Of course not. In fact, I'll do you one better. Why don't we have the lunch here?
That's a great idea.
Well, no, Janet would probably like it better if it were at home at the farm.
Oh, but how special would that be?
It will be fine.
Yeah, but why have fun when you can go for spectacular? I know that the farm is nice and cozy and all that, but when it comes to festive, there's no comparison.
I'll have plenty of room to spread out, and I can make tons of appetizers and a couple desserts.
I'm not talking about a big event here, though.
But why not? Your wife's about to become a TV star. Why don't we pull out all the stops and celebrate that? Unless you really think it's better that Terry slapped together a few sandwiches in Emma's kitchen just because it was my idea.
You're the one doing the cooking. If you'd like to do it here, it's fine with me.
It's going to be great.
Right.
I promise.
I'll make sure that Janet gets here, okay?
Oh, well, how many people are you inviting?
I'm not really sure. Let me make some phone calls, and I'll get you a firm number, okay?
I am so glad you said that we should have it here. She's going to love it.
Your sister is one of the only people that will give me the time of day in this burg. And annoying Jack is just kind of a plus. You just make sure you pull out all the stops.
Are you kidding? I cannot wait to get my hands on this kitchen. I have tons of ideas.
Did you forget something?
You know, I was just thinking, this is what you do. You come up with something that works for everyone. How cool is that?
Bradley?
Wow. I think that's the best meatball I've ever had in my life.
And there's more where that came from.
Wow.
And we're out. Good.
Huh?
Kim, I think we need to do that one again.
Yeah, I messed up, didn't I?
No, that was a fine take. What do you think went wrong?
No, nothing. I just want Janet to feed me another one of those meatballs. Those are really fantastic. I'm not serious.
Bradley? Hey, Kim?
Yeah.
Are you sure that was okay? Because I was so nervous I didn't know what to do with my hands. I was trying not to pay attention to the cameras.
But that's exactly what you should do.
Okay, well, I was so nervous that I was chopping so many times. What did you think when the garlic got away from me?
I thought it was a hoot.
Okay.
Good?
Brad, TV star here.
Brad, it's me. Don't let Janet know.
Okay.
I'm setting up a surprise lunch at Metro to celebrate Janet's first day on the job.
Oh, that's great.
Good. Can you get her here?
How am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. Think of something. And don't forget to invite Kim, too.
Will do. Being around all this food has made me hungry. So what do you say we go get lunch at Metro, my treat?
What the heck for? We got a whole bunch of meatballs here. Can't let them go to waste. Here. Bradley, eat up.
What I need to do is stick around here and help her get through this. Help her get up the nerve to tell Dad the truth.
Yeah, and the longer it takes her to do that, the longer you stay out of jail.
The longer I stick around here, and especially Mom, the more likely it is that I'll get caught. Right, but I'm willing to do that if that's what she wants.
You know, what Dad and I want doesn't seem to matter very much to either one of you. I'm just...
Casey, you're my brother. And I love you. And I love and respect Dad a hell of a lot. You know, I was really hoping that we'd all be on the same side about this.
And if we're not?
You know, I'm gonna do what I think is right. Whether you think it is or not. So deal with it.
You're eating the meatballs? Are they not good? I used too much salt, didn't I? I used too much salt. I always do that. I have tendency.
Janet, believe me, the meatballs are great.
Well, then why aren't you eating them?
Because they're props.
My meatballs are props?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. The actors are not supposed to eat the props. It's like a union rule. If you want to be a pro, you're gonna have to learn this stuff.
It's food. You're supposed to eat it.
I know, but you can't eat it until the shooting is completely done. What if they need to reshoot? Not because you did anything, but what if tape broke or audio warp and they need to reshoot the whole segment over again?
So I'll make more. What's the big deal?
Because they need to have everything the same in order to edit everything together. It's like it's a meatball continuity.
Meatball continuity?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, this union is really hard-nosed about it.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I almost embarrassed myself,
No, it can
didn't
happen to
I? I
anybody.
didn't know.
No, I'm serious. It can happen to anybody. It's one of those things you learn. It's like, you wouldn't know it when you know the industry.
Okay. Well, thanks for stopping me from messing up and embarrassing myself. I didn't know.
Hey, cool. Are you ready to get some to eat?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, all right, let's go. Metro it is.
No, I want to go to Al's. I'm in the mood for a bacon cheeseburger.
Listen, my treat. I say it's Metro.
Okay, fine. Just powder my nose.
Meatball continuity, huh?
Oh, no, keep it down. Look, Jack is planning a surprise lunch for Janet at Metro.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm...
Oh, that's a real...
And I'm in charge of bringing her there, yeah.
Oh, great.
You're invited, too.
Gee. Now, I'd love to do it, but Bob and I have a lunch once a week, and this is the day. But I tell you what, I will stop by later and make a toast or something.
Well, I think that would be great.
Okay.
See you,
Brenda.
All right.
Bye.
See you later. Bye, Kim. See ya.
Bye, Kim. Thank you. What just happened there? Huh? When I came in, you two pulled apart. You were talking about me, weren't you?
What?
Right? I did something wrong, and Kim just didn't want to tell me, huh?
Don't be
Is that what happened?
ridiculous. What are you talking about? You know what? Stop being so paranoid. Let's get something to eat.
Oh, I am so sorry. I know I'm late.
That's okay. Busy morning at the studio?
Oh, holy smokes, I'll say so. We were taping Janet's first segment for Oakdale Now today, and I just really wanted to give her, a little more time.
How did she do?
Oh, very well. She and Brad have a very nice relationship.
Well, I should hope so. They have a child together.
Yeah, well, as you know, no one can ruin a relationship between a man and a woman quite the way a child can. Honey?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Well, something happened at the hospital. You kind of distracted.
Allison Stewart again.
Now what?
Well, Riley Morgan was admitted a few days ago with the flu. Allison gave him an extreme overdose of a drug. It almost shut down his lungs permanently. Luckily, we caught it in time.
Well, did she have any explanation as to how this happened?
She wouldn't even admit that she made a mistake.
Of course, you can be very intimidating. I mean, she must have been terrified and embarrassed.
I try to be understanding. I mean, we all make mistakes, especially when we're starting out, but not to learn from them. That's inexcusable.
Are you going to fire her?
I hope not. I mean, I thought she'd matured past that mixed-up kid she used to be. But her reaction to this incident is really disappointing, and I'm not sure that she's really cut out to be a nurse anymore.
Hey, Allison.
Riley.
I was going to take a look at the classifieds, but it seems like you need someone to talk to.
Well, you may not want to listen. I'm not really good company right now.
Why? What happened?
Dr. Hughes lectured me this morning about giving you that overdose.
I thought you said he was the one who prescribed the dose.
He was, but he doesn't remember it that way.
Well, what's the worst that can happen? Is he going to put you on probation, or...?
No, I mean, I've already been on probation for something not nearly this bad. He warned me that I could lose my job over this.
Would it help if I talked to Dr. Hughes and told him that I'm not going to press charges?
It's really very sweet, but it wouldn't do any good. He is determined to blame me for this, and he insists that he told me the correct dosage.
but you know he didn't.
I wouldn't want to swear to it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't.
Have you talked to anybody else about this?
Just Casey. And he doesn't think I should tell anyone about it, you know, unless I'm completely sure, which I totally understand. I mean, nobody, including me, wants to think that there's anything wrong with Dr. Hughes.
No, but you're afraid you can make another mistake.
Yeah, and with another patient. And, well, I'm keeping my mouth shut, afraid of losing my job.
Someone could die.
Or I could tell everybody that Bob Hughes has lost it, and I could be wrong. What if I'm wrong?
I thought I knew all about high cholesterol.
But then my doctor told me something I didn't know.
While I was building my life, my high cholesterol was contributing to plaque buildup in my arteries.
That's why my doctor prescribed Crestor.
People everywhere are learning that plaque buildup is a real reason to lower high cholesterol, and that Crestor can help. Along with diet, Crestor does more than lower bad cholesterol. It raises good. Crestor is also proven to slow the buildup of plaque in arteries. Crestor isn't for everyone, like people with liver disease or women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant. Simple blood tests will check for liver problems. You should tell your doctor about other medicines you're taking, or if you have muscle pain or weakness, that could be a sign of serious side effects. Like others, while you've been building your life, plaque may have been building in your arteries. Find out more at Crestor.com. Then, ask your doctor if it's time for Crestor.
If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Of all the things made just for women, maybe this is one of the most important. New Centrum Ultra Women's, a complete multivitamin for women. It has vitamin D, which emerging science suggests supports breast health, and more calcium for bone health. New Centrum Ultra Women's.
Mom knew I needed calcium from day one. Now I'm the mom, and I know 80% of us don't get enough calcium from food. Our bodies can steal it from our bones. Give yourself some TLC, Tender Loving Caltrate, and give TLC to somebody you love.
I'm gonna do another one of my sleep studies. Advil PM or Tylenol PM. With Advil PM, she's spending less time lying awake with aches and pains and more time asleep. You should switch to Advil PM, the better night's sleep.
Burning, itching, but the pain's the worst. I should have used
Preparation H Cream. Burning, itching, plus maximum strength pain relief on contact. The most complete relief from Preparation H. Pain relief on contact.
Losing your Chex Mix too easily? Time to deploy the Chex Mix Boring Potato Chip Decoy Bag. Now no one will want to steal the deliciousness. With 5 different tastes and textures, Chex Mix is a bag of interesting.
Even after 32 shampoos, I love how my color stays pure. How? I protect it with Everpure, L'Oreal's first shampoo free of harsh sulfates and salts. Everpure guarantees this. Rich lather so pure it respects every strand. L'Oreal's Everpure.
How about a swim?
I'm a little irregular today.
Don't you get Activia for my little issues? They're not that bad.
Summer's no time to put up with even occasional digestive problems. Believe me, once they go away, it's amazing how good you feel.
Activia is clinically proven to help regulate your digestive system in 2 weeks.
Summer's a wasting. Take the Activia Challenge now. It works or it's free.
But Terry's really cooking up a storm in there. The way she's going at it, you'd think she was feeding 60 people, not 6.
Yeah, I noticed right away that if Terry's doing the cooking, it's best to just stay out of the room. You might end up as part of the main course.
You really lucked out with her.
Well, your kids are reaping the benefits.
Now, on that, we can agree. It was great for them that she decided not to take that gig at WOAK.
Hypothetically speaking, Jack.
Your hypotheticals never are.
What if Terry had decided to pursue some TV stardom for herself instead of taking care of your kids? Would you really make Parker and Sage move out to the farm?
Absolutely. What's important to me is that they're safe, Greg.
Safe from what?
You know the answer to that.
Oh, Jack, when are you going to let go of the animosity?
Not in this life.
Well, I guess we should both be glad things never got to that point.
Yeah, thanks to Brad.
Brad?
Well, you don't know, do you? Brad was able to convince Terry not to take the job at WOAK so she could stick to looking after Parker and Sage.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. He also got her to agree not to say anything to Janet about her being offered the job first, and I would appreciate it if that secret was kept.
Oh, you can trust me, Jack.
That would be a first.
If you think Bob Hughes shouldn't be treating patients, you need to tell somebody about it.
Yeah, but it was one mistake, really.
Which you caught because you were paying attention. And if you don't warn anybody...
Yeah, but they're going to have the same reaction that Casey had. They're going to want to know if I'm absolutely sure, which I'm not. What am I going to do?
Trust yourself. All right? Do what you think is right, regardless of Casey or anybody else.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, others will listen too. All right? You'll see.
I mean, there has to be someone who can talk to Dr. Hughes about what happened. I mean, someone who might be able to help him. But just... I gotta go.
Hey.
Bye. Thanks.
Hey, anytime. Listen to me. Stay away from my girlfriend.
See, I told you that it's open for lunch.
I didn't say it wasn't open for lunch. What is all this?
Did you seriously think you're going to become a TV star without anyone noticing?
Oh, honey.
Let alone throw you a party.
Come on now. I am not a big TV star. I just made a couple of meatballs on TV.
Oh, listen to Miss Montessori.
Come on, I want to hear everything about your day on the job.
Hey, how did you know these were my favorite?
Because I pay attention. And when did you become such a wuss?
You know, I think it's safe to say that no one's ever called me that before.
Why didn't you set Jack straight? You were the one that convinced me not to do the TV show, not Brad.
Yeah, well, Brad has so little going for him, I thought I'd throw him a crumb.
Don't give me that. Why'd you let Brad take all the credit?
If Jack knew that I was responsible, he'd assume I have an agenda, and then he'd reconsider taking Parker and Sage back out to the farm. But I want Carly's kids in their own home, and that's exactly where they're going to be.
Because you did a good thing.
No, I did a self-serving thing. Trust me, Terry. Halos don't look good on me.
Whoa, take it easy, Casey. All right, I was just talking to Allison, trying to help her through a problem at work.
I don't care if you talk to her about the weather. I don't want you talking to her about anything.
What are you so afraid of? What, that we're gonna run away together? Come on, are you really that insecure about your relationship?
I don't know what you might do to her, but I'm not gonna sit by and watch it happen.
Well, wait a second. You don't think that I'd actually hurt her?
Oh, why? Because you're so good with women? Let me ask Gwen and Maddie about that.
No, that was a long time ago. All right, I was a different person then.
Come on, you're a person that couldn't take no for an answer. Just because your name and your face is different doesn't mean you've changed. Who's to say you won't try the same thing with Allie if you got the chance?
You know, you said a lot of hurtful things to me, Casey. That is the absolute worst thing one brother has ever said to another.
I want to toast the lady of the hour.
I get a toast?
You bet you do. Janet, you were wonderful today. You did a wonderful job, and I just have the feeling you're going to keep getting better and better.
I will get better, I promise. I know that today was a little rough, but
Honey, Kim's trying to give you a compliment. Take it.
Oh.
Take the compliment.
Sorry. It's all right. The point I was trying to make is I do have some experience in this business, and I have a pretty good sense of what works. And I can speak with some assurance that you and Brad definitely work. And so, here is to our newest asset at Oakdale now, Janet Ciccone Snyder.
Oh, here.
Oh. Thank you. Oh, thanks. I needed that. Now, I'm sorry. I hate to toast and run, but if we're ever going to see you on television, I have to get back to the studio and start working with the editors, okay?
Oh, thank you, Kim, for coming, and thank you for everything.
Oh, thank you for joining us. Mwah. Love you. Okay, see you all later. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
No, Kim, my family would disown me if I let a guest leave without having a little something, so I made you up a tasting plate. Do you want a wrap it to go for you?
Oh, it looks so, smells so good. Maybe I'll just take a couple minutes more, all right?
Please do.
Okay.
Hey, come here. Terry may have a slew of culinary degrees, okay? Your food may be good, but she's got nothing on my wife.
I'll tell you one thing she doesn't have. The most fabulous husband in the whole world to come home to.
And that's good, because I don't think there's a man alive who could handle two Ciccone sisters.
Hey, you wish. Listen, I'm going to go thank her for this party. I wouldn't want her to get a complex or anything.
Terry, this is absolutely wonderful. You know, I assume that you had your own reasons for turning down the job on Oakdale Now, but I have to tell you, you would have been a knockout on television.
You really think so?
Oh, I know so. You have a wonderful presence, and the food is simply out of this world.
Well, thank you. I'm glad Janet got to do it instead of me, though.
Well, it's not every sister who would turn down a chance to be on television just to help her sister. So, I'm going to hope that eventually, in the future, we will have a chance to work together in some other way.
Well, I hope so, too. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. See you soon.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Jan.
So the only reason I got this job is because you turned it down?
There's your nose. Where's your nose? Her brain will triple in size by the time she's 2. Toes. Nose. Introducing new Nestle Juicy Juice Brain Development with DHA, an essential building block for her brain to develop, so she can shine a little more every day. Nose. New Nestle Juicy Juice Brain Development. To learn more about DHA, visit the Juicy Juice channel on YouTube.
You're the colon lady.
Diarrhea, constipation, gas, bloating, that's me.
Can I tell you what a difference Phillips Colon Health has made?
It's the probiotics. The good bacteria, they get your colon back in balance.
I'm good to go.
Phillips Colon Health.
You know when I tickle your belly and you have that moment of, oh yeah. Well, this is mine.
Sprinkled with cinnamon, sparkling with taste. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Enjoy the sensation.
My name is Greg Hohensee, and I'm a master craftsman. My heart and soul goes into every piece of furniture I build. Before any furniture leaves my shop, I condition it with Old English because it nurtures the wood and brings out its natural beauty. I also recommend Old English aerosol to all my customers for their everyday cleaning and dusting. Its easy-to-use spray contains the richness of Old English oils, specially formulated to nourish the wood, leaving a beautiful shine with no residue. And that's why I recommend Old English to care for your furniture.
Not too big or too small. Payless measures kids' feet for a fit that's just right. Buy one, get one half off everything. Save now. Feel good. Payless.
I got troubles, love, but not today. 'Cause they're gonna wash away. So I'm gonna take them away.
Guys, the blue goes on the left.
Getting ready for the big game? Bring it. Bounty Extra Soft. The Bounty with a little extra softness. It's super absorbent, and it works extra hard for your money. In this lab demo, 1 sheet of Bounty Extra Soft outscrubs 2 sheets of the bargain brand. Game on. Bounty Extra Soft. Look for new prints.
If Mom finds out you ate this, you're busted.
You know she always finds out. Oh. You ruined Mom's tablecloth.
Not this time.
What's that?
My get out of jail free card.
No way. You're busted.
Introducing Tide Stain Release, an in-wash booster that works with your detergent to target and help remove fresh and dried stains the first time.
See? Hey, look who's home, huh?
What's that?
New Tide Stain Release. Stains out, no doubt.
Next ET, the Octomom in prime time. New footage, then Farrah's best friend on the Ryan O'Neal affair rumors. Plus, the latest on Michael Jackson. And a star bound and gagged. Next ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2.
Honey, can we go home now? Can we go home now?
Sure.
Unless the glasses can perform miracles, don't pay more than you have to.
Okay, you better get yourself in here now, because I got something that's gonna last about as long as an ice cube on a space heater. You remember my buffalo nuggets? Yeah, I know you do. Well, right now at Popeyes, for a very limited time, you can get my nuggets for just $2.99.
Louisiana, fast! Precision Plumbing Services will clean your sewer for only $99. Is today soon enough?
is a chance to try out for the Amazing Race. An Amazing Race casting call is coming to the Horseshoe Casino 20 minutes from downtown, Sunday, August 16th from 2 to 6 p.m. For more information, go to cds2chicago.com/community.
How do they feel?
Unless the glasses can perform miracles, don't pay more than you have to.
On its new Night and Time, CBS Thursday after CSI.
Don't put it that way, Jan.
Oh, I'm so sorry that I don't know the right way to put it because I didn't go to college.
You got this job because you deserve it.
They offered it to you first, right? Answer me, Teresa.
What difference does it make?
It makes a big difference. Who put you up to this? Huh? Which one of you bozos made sure she turned down that job so her poor, pathetic older sister could be the center of
No one
attention?
thinks you're pathetic, and I think you're blowing this out of proportion. Kim never would have given you that job if she didn't think you could handle it. And you more than handled it.
Wow. You all knew about this. Am I the only person who didn't know how I got this job?
Honey, you got the job because you were meant to have it.
If I was meant to have it, why did they offer it to Teresa
What
first?
difference does it make? You're doing a great job, so let yourself do it and stop beating yourself up.
Oh, what happens if I mess up? Who's gonna prop me up? Who's gonna pick me up? Are you?
It wasn't like that.
Because God only knows pathetic Janet can't get a job that's worth anything without somebody bending over backwards to make sure she gets it.
But Jan, you know that's not true.
Oh, you want to make me feel better, Teresa? Try not lying to me. Try having a little bit of respect for me.
I do respect you. I love you.
No. You love to look down on me.
That's not true.
You threw this job away. And if that's the only way I can get it, I don't want it.
I really thought we were getting closer. That you were just starting to forgive me. What was I? Was I blind or stupid?
Neither. But you need to understand me. I'm watching you. I hear you saying the right things, and who knows, you might even believe them.
Yeah, but you don't. What's it gonna take, Casey? A year of me on the straight and narrow with 212? What's it gonna take before you can finally accept the fact that I am no longer that person I once was?
I'm working on not hating you. And that's enough for me to handle right now. Okay. But if you get near Allie, all bets are off.
Hi, Kim.
What are you doing here?
I was hoping that I could talk to you for a few minutes.
What about?
I want you to know that I thought really hard before coming to you about this. In case you didn't think I should tell anyone at all, but I just felt the need that I should say something and that you would be the best person to talk to
Listen,
about
Allison,
this.
I am really busy. Will you please just cut to the chase?
Sure, of course. You remember Casey's going back to college party?
Yes.
Okay, you remember how Dr. Hughes said something strange to me and you just said that it was his idea of a joke?
Yeah, what about it?
I don't think he was joking. I think there might be something going on with Dr. Hughes.
I beg your pardon.
I think there might be something wrong with him. The other day, he told me to give Riley Morgan the wrong dosage, and I wouldn't have said anything about it, but Riley almost died, and he doesn't even remember.
I don't believe this.
I know it's hard to believe.
I mean,
but
I
it's true.
really don't believe this. What has Bob ever done except try to help you?
I am not. I just thought you should know what happened.
I know about this. He told me all about it. He also told me that you were the one who made the mistake. And as usual, you're trying to blame somebody else for it. But this time, kiddo, you picked the wrong scapegoat.
I had a lot of reasons for turning down that job, Jan. It wasn't all about you.
First thing tomorrow, I'm gonna call Kim and I'm gonna tell her to give you your job back.
No, you love that job. You know you do.
It's not mine. It's yours. In fact, I'm gonna call her right now before she starts editing.
Wait, whoa, slow down, would you please?
Please don't do this.
You know what? I may not have had all the advantages that you've had, but I still have my pride, and I am not gonna let you take that away from me. Give me my phone!
I will in a minute. First, you need to hear the truth.
I just did.
No, you heard part of it. You see, Terry here is not the evil mastermind of this whole thing. I am. So if you want to blame someone, blame me.
Bush's baked beans.
Jay, it's Grandpa Bush. Let Duke sell Bush's secret family recipe.
Nice try, Duke.
How'd you know it was me?
Grandpa didn't have a tail.
Oops.
Enjoy Bush's baked beans made with our secret family recipe.
If you're like a lot of people, you have high blood pressure and you have high cholesterol. You've taken steps to try and lower both your numbers, but how close are you to your goals? There may be more you can do. Only Atwt combines 2 proven medicines in a single pill to significantly lower high blood pressure and high cholesterol. In a clinical study of patients with slightly elevated blood pressure and cholesterol, Atwt helped 48% reach both goals in just 4 weeks.
Atwt is one of many treatment options, in addition to diet and exercise, that you can discuss with your doctor. Atwt is not for everyone. It's not for people with liver problems and women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant. To check for liver problems, you need simple blood tests. Tell your doctor about any heart problems and all other medications you are taking, or if you experience muscle pain or weakness, as they may be a sign of a rare but serious side effect.
How close are you to where you want to be? Ask your doctor if Atwt can help you go for both your goals.
Oh, my.
Nice. Immune balance to strengthen the immune system, so the lady of the house will feel as good as I look. Now let's get to it.
The complete balanced nutrition of Ensure now has Immune Balance, a unique blend of prebiotics and antioxidants to help strengthen your immune system.
You better be Bran. Ensure, nutrition in charge. Now in rich dark chocolate.
I can't start the first grade with her. I can't hold her hand on the bus. Or be there to show everyone how great she is. But what I can do is give her everything she needs to be excited for school, while staying in my budget. That's why I go to Walmart. She has everything she needs, and then some.
Get them everything they need to succeed at an unbeatable Walmart price. Back to school costs less at Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart.
75% of kids don't get the recommended amounts of calcium and vitamin D. That's where their favorite cereals can help. General Mills Big G is the only leading line of kids cereals that has calcium and vitamin D. Help them get more of what they need with General Mills Kids cereals.
Tired of nighttime breathing problems? Here's the solution. Is it a bandage, you ask? No. It's famous drug-free Breathe Right. Ingenious flexible strips that fit your nose to gently open your nasal passages for up to 31% more airflow.
Wow.
You'll breathe better, so you'll sleep better. Small strip, big relief. Bright idea. Breathe better, sleep better, breathe right.
Her dreams solve crimes.
The man I saw was the same man we discovered the other day.
When you say saw, what you really mean was...
Dreamt.
Her visions catch killers.
You saved a lot of lives.
And her strength keeps her family together.
Your wife's a hero.
I've always done that. Medium. New season Fridays this fall. Only CBS.
I'm Eli Manning, and I'm part of the NFL's movement for an active generation. Visit NFLrush.com.
How is this your fault?
Well, it's true. Terry was offered the job first, but she didn't turn it down to help you. I mean, she's sweet, but nobody's that sweet.
Then why'd she do it?
Because I made her. She told me she'd been offered the TV job. I said, that's great, but it's also too bad. Because I'm going to hold you to your agreement to look after Carly's kids. I may have even threatened legal action. I don't really remember. The point is, I didn't give her any choice but to turn down Kim's offer.
But it was such a great opportunity for her. Why would you do that?
Because I knew there was no way Jack would let his kids stay in their own house unless Terry was there to look after them.
Is it true? You didn't turn down the job because of me?
I just told you she didn't have a choice. Frankly, I don't care who gets that TV job, as long as it's not Terry. The fact that you were offered it, that's just a happy coincidence. So do what you want. Take it, don't take it. Makes no difference to me. Just don't turn it into a grudge against your sister. Dr. Hughes. Riley.
Good to see you up and around.
I couldn't have done it without you. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. What to the point, how do you feel? Any difficulty breathing?
No, not at all.
I can't tell you how happy I am to hear that.
I'm feeling well enough to actually be on my own, as a matter of fact. I don't know if you heard, but I actually moved out of Tom and Margot's.
No, I hadn't heard, but that's a very good idea. Nothing against you. I mean, you seem to be a perfectly good young man.
But
I don't think your continuing to stay there was good for anyone, least of all Margot.
You were going to say that she was using me as a substitute for Adam, weren't you?
Yes, I think that's what she was trying to do.
Well, first of all, she wasn't. But what if she was? I mean, is that such a crime?
When Adam disappeared, he took a large part of Margot's heart with him. And then when she found out that he was dead, it just broke her in two. So no matter how hard you tried, you could never fill that void. You could never be her son.
Of course not. Adam is dead and buried.
Exactly. Look, none of this is your fault. But I guess you didn't realize how dependent Margot was becoming on you. So for whatever the reason, I think it's good that you've moved out. So listen, if I can ever help you in any way, just give me a call.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go splash some water on my face.
Oh, thank you all. You were great. I'm a little confused, but you were fantastic. I appreciate it.
Well, you know what? We like Janet. We don't want to see her get hurt. Funny thing happens when you're nice to people. Sometimes they're nice back. You should try it sometime.
People have been telling me that you have changed, but you haven't really, have you? Because when you get into trouble, you're still trying to lie your way out of it.
I am not lying. I thought I should tell you what happened. That is why I came here instead of going to the hospital board. I am sorry that I upset you.
Just a minute. Just a minute. You mentioned that you spoke to Casey about this. Did you speak to anybody else? I mean, why would you consider letting the board shoot you down when you can just tell your lies and then let everybody else do the dirty work for you?
I am only trying to protect Dr. Hughes and the patients.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare suggest that my husband is dangerous to his patients.
No, I am only worried about Dr. Hughes. I'm just trying to help.
Don't help us. My God, don't help us. You and your sister and your mother stay out of this. You're always blaming, always blaming. Not this time. Oh, God, not this time. Not... Oh, God. Oh,
Butter comes from a cow. Olive oil comes from olives. And butter with olive oil comes from Olives. Introducing Land O'Lakes butter with olive oil. The Land O'Lakes butter you love with the pure goodness of olive oil.
To stay in tune with life after 50, I switched to a complete multivitamin with more. Only One A Day Women's 50+ Advantage has ginkgo for memory and concentration, plus support for bone and breast health. Just what I need.
One A Day Women's.
Honey, we've got itches.
Ooh. Is it bug bite, allergy, rash, poison ivy, rat
The only medicine you need is Lanacane. It stops itching fast, kills germs too. One and only Lanacane, the every itch fighter.
First, you have to choose your bear.
Right now at Build-A-Bear Workshop, pick out any bear, plus any hanging outfit, plus any pair of shoes, all for $29.99.
And it's really hard since there are so many cute ones.
Only at Build-A-Bear Workshop, where best friends are made.
Are odors disrupting your life? Destroy them with Lysol Neutra Air.
It eliminates odor-causing bacteria in the air and kills 99.9% of bacteria at the source. Oust Air Sanitizer is not approved to kill bacteria at the source. Enjoy nothing but freshness with Lysol Neutra Air, the ultimate odor eliminator. And try Lysol Neutra Air Freshmatic for clean, fresh air automatically.
They make little hearts happy. And big hearts happy too. Because as part of a heart-healthy diet, those delicious oats and Cheerios can help naturally lower cholesterol. Cheerios. How can something so little help you do something so big?
Rich hair color in just 10 minutes? That's new. And hair that feels stronger? That's even better. L'Oreal's new Excellence to Go. Rich, radiant color in 10 minutes. Plus hair that feels stronger. And grays? Forgotten. In just 10 minutes. L'Oreal's new Excellence to Go.
Whatever the inspiration, bring it home with new soft soap ensembles. Keep the pump. Just switch the base. New soft soap ensembles. Affordable style for every sink.
Cash, weapons.
Had a deadline.
You have a plan, Special Agent Callan? Game time.
Okay, I need an ambulance immediately at WOAK. A possible myocardial infarction, and please be prepared to defib just in case. Okay, come on, Kim, please work with me, okay? Okay, please.
I will see you tomorrow, bright and early. Okay.
Ready to make some cavatelli?
Cavatelli.
Yes. I wouldn't blame you if you walked out that door after him.
Well, that'd be kind of awkward since I live here.
Yeah, but you live here with a crazy person.
No. Okay, but you're an adorable, crazy person. And your reaction was completely justified under the circumstances.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Come on now. And I promise you, I am not going to be as high maintenance ever again, okay? After all, I have a TV show that's counting on me.
Oh, yes, and you're going to need a manager, you know, someone who's ready, willing, and able to handle a crazy person.
And would this manager be able to quit his job as a cop?
Sure, for 15%.
What?
Yeah.
That seems a little high.
Really? Oh, well, hey, in that case,
what?
I'll take it in trade.
Rosanna? Parker? Guess the photo shoot went long. I can pick up Sage if you like.
Oh, I can do it. You've done enough for one day.
You're the one that sliced and diced and made culinary magic.
You're the one that saved my butt. Actually, you saved everyone's butts when my sister went ballistic. And you made yourself out to look like the bad guy again.
I'm used to it.
But why? I mean, I hear the cracks Jack makes about you and the way Rosanna talks about you. They act like you're only out for yourself. And all you do is make jokes.
Cursed with a sense of humor. Sue me.
Why don't you let them see what a good guy you are?
Oh, I can't bring myself to disrupt their worldview.
They act like they know you, but they haven't got a clue. I mean, the way you're always here watching out for Parker and Sage while their mother's away, the way you look after Carly's business while she's trying to get better.
Well, when Carly gets back, you'll get to know her and you'll see that she's worth the effort. And then some.
You see, that just proves how nice you are.
From wuss to nice. You're coming up with a lot of new and interesting adjectives to describe me with.
That's because not everybody gets you. But I do.
Dr. Hughes, I thought you were heading to the hospital. Dr. Hughes, are you all right?
You know, for the life of me, I can't figure out how to work this thing. Do you have any idea what you're supposed to do when it keeps buzzing?
Get a cardiologist down here, stat, and it's Kim Hughes.
What's going on?
Where is your grandfather? I've been paging him and he is not responding.
What happened?
It's your grandmother. She's had a heart attack.
On the next As the World Turns, sponsored by Clorox 2.
Lose the stains, keep the color.
There's only one thing that could stop me from going away with Mac.
And what's that?
If you told me that you were still in love with me.
Don't call anyone. Just drive.
Dr. Hughes?
I was just checking her heparin.
She's gone into shock. Page Dr. Hughes immediately.
Welcome to the Clorox 2 Stain Research Facility. Please proceed to the viewing platform. Begin ink discharge. Watch tough stains disappear right before your eyes with Clorox 2 Stain Fighter and Color Booster. See for yourself. Lose the stains, keep the color.
If you're taking 8 extra strength Tylenol a day on the days that you have arthritis pain, you could end up taking 4 times the number of pills compared to Aleve. Choose Aleve and you could start taking fewer pills. Just 2 Aleve have the strength to relieve arthritis pain all day.
Yeah, no, it's great. I eat anything that I want. Key lime pie, pineapple upside down cake, raspberry cheesecake. Yeah, every night, something different. Oh, yeah, she always keeps them in the house. No, I've actually lost weight. I just have a high metabolism or something. Lucky.
Babe?
I gotta go.
28 delicious flavors at around 100 calories each. YoPlay. It is so good.
So, this morning, I styled with Tousle Me Softly and became a rock star with perfectly imperfect rocked out tousles. Then, reality struck a chord.
Someone's been doing the herbal. New Herbal Essences Tousle Me Softly collection.
Pause. Check. Bottom needs work. Sorry, son.
You can't pass inspection with pieces left behind. New Charmin Ultra Strong. It's soft and more durable, so you're left with a more dependable clean. Fewer pieces left behind. New Charmin Ultra Strong.
What's our favorite part of Honey Bunches of Oats?
The sparkly flakes.
The Honey Baked Bunches!
The magic's in the mix. My favorite part? Eating it.
Honey Bunches of Oats. Taste the joy we put in every spoonful.
We call the bunches in Honey Bunches of Oats the prize in the box.
Well, now there's a prize inside the prize.
Pecan.
Pecans! Baked into crunchy oat bunches.
Taste the delicious surprise in every spoonful.
New Honey Bunches of Oats with pecan bunches.
Beautiful.
This is my sweet smile. This is my excited smile.
Now you can have the white smile you want with the Rembrandt 2-Hour Whitening Kit. Proven to visibly whiten teeth in just 2 hours.
Rembrandt is a name that I trust. My teeth are whiter. Can you see?
I am so confident when my smile is white. There's nothing that can stop me. Move aside.
Here I come.
Rembrandt, for a smile you can count on today.
This is more than my easy button. It's my save so much on his graphing calculator.
Look, I made it say booger.
I can get him a math tutor button.
Staples equals savings on everything for back to school. Staples, that was easy.
Sunday, 7 families are left behind the wall.
Looks like Alcatraz.
To stay in the competition.
Have you made a pact with anybody?
I'm not doing stuff behind the scenes.
We need to watch out for him.
These neighbors will have to get nosy.
Go!
It was strange to ransack another neighbor's house.
Tom wears a Speedo?
I opened up the Johnston's nightstand. Dang!
And face their biggest challenge yet.
In that jar is something edible.
Hopefully something that isn't moving.
Oh my God!
There Goes the Neighborhood. New episode Sunday, only CBS.
An hour ago, I resigned as state's attorney of Cook County. I do admit to a failure of judgment. Are you still involved with prostitutes, sir?
I'm 33.
I'm 33.
I'm 33. I wish.
I wish.
I wish.
Feltco is 33. And